updated my journal.
Anna sneers at Farod, then throws a glance at you. Come on, then, and keep your steps quick, Jake. I've little time to waste on the likes of you. I'm not done here. Oh, well then, you can sniff out your grave on your own. I'm not Hannah? Farod's voice is quiet, but it cuts through the girl's speech like a knife. Be his minder. See that he comes to no harm while in the village, then guide him to where he wishes to go. Should she... Anna spits on the ground. Pox on you both. That's what I was thinking. Really, I wasn't thinking that. I don't want her around, really. Oh no. And we have... Look. King of Rags. The tale is a strange one. It tells of a man of position and wealth who had everything, then discovered he had nothing. The man was such a liar, a cheat, that he twisted himself into a corner. He discovered that when death would come for him, it would take him to a terrible place. Farod's grin dies and he licks his lips. He looks frightened. He was determined to avoid such fate, so he desperately looked for a way out of it. He would cheat fate as he had cheated others. Farod's face twists as if he had swallowed something unpleasant. He found an answer, or he found a place to look for an answer. He was told to search the trash of sigil for that which would let him escape his fate. Is that what the sphere is, Farod? Something that will let you give fate the laugh? Farod stares at you, his fingers tapping on his crutch. We'll see, the two of us. Won't we, corpse? He sneers. And what will let you give fate the laugh, eh? No bauble, no trinket for you, such a shame. You don't know what the sphere is, do you? Farod hisses at you. Finding it is enough, corpse. The rest will come with the having. Okay, so that ends here? Yeah, very well. Really? So... One more time, did you take anything from my body when you found it? No, again.
I'm gone.
So now we have another companion. Wow, by the way, Morte. Let's talk to her directly.
What is it you want then?
Didn't I meet you in the hive before I found Farod? She nods a little warily. Aye, you did. I haven't forgot you. Yeah, nor did I. When I asked about Farod, you told me he was south and west of the mortuary when he wasn't. Yeah, there's a deadly alley in there. I did, and you'd have done the same if some scarred wreck came to you and asked where he could find your da. She shrugs. You found him anyway, so I don't want to hear you carrying on about it, I don't. You're a horrible person, probably just like your dad. If you had just told me where he was, it would have been a lot easier on us both. I suppose. What were you doing by the mortuary? That's more interesting. It's my territory. I was looking for dead as I was. She looks you up and down and smirks. Found a walking one, I did. Yeah, you're so smart. I'm afraid she will become the emo end of Planescape Torment. I will try to get rid of her as soon as I can. I don't really like brash, childish characters, so I don't see it easy for her with us. I like characters like Dakon. Tell me a bit about Farod. Old Stuttercrutch, he's me da. Well, not me real da. He found me when I was a wee girl. Anna shrugs. He needed a collector to crawl into places. The rest of his fat gullies couldn't squirm, so he took me under his crutch. But can you tell me anything else about him? Been at the village longer than I. Came there a stone's age ago. Maybe even found the place. Some of the villagers say. Hannah frowns. Farod's a shrewd one, he is. He has a way of squeezing more out of copper than... Oh, she also talks like Imoen, and that's pain for me than most, and he never was at a lack of forging. Okay, he squeezes money out of people. Was he searching for that bronze sphere all the time? I suppose, Anna shrugs again. I don't know why he was all afire to get it. I don't. I could smell it as soon as you brought it to him. She wrinkles her nose. Foul custard smell it had. Still, it must have been something right valuable for him to carry on about it like he did. Almost a half score of collectors got penned in the dead book trying to fetch it. Yeah, I think he was searching for it because he thought it would save his life. She blinks. What do you mean? Well, Farod didn't lead a good life, I gather. He was once a governor in one of the upper wards. He apparently used this position to lie, cheat, and hurt others in the process. So much so, he was destined to go to the hells when he died. He thought the bronze sphere would save him somehow, so much so, he threw away his title, his wealth, and his position to try and find it.
Updated my journal.
Really? She goes silent for a moment and shakes her head. No, accounting for Farod's foolishness, there isn't. A trinket won't save you from fate's hand. If the stains on your soul are black enough, no amount of washing will get them out. She pauses. Still, if he thought it could save him, maybe it was important somehow, or at least worth a bit of jink. She can trade. Oh, she's a thief. Well, that makes sense. Did you find anything on my body before you brought it to the mortuary? Anna looks at you warily, and her tail stops flicking for a moment, then resumes, slower than before. Mayhap, I found something, but if I found anything, it's mine by right, it is. The other bits are in Farod's keeping. Look, I don't have time for games. What did you find on my corpse? Well, you had some fist irons, you did, and a little bit of jink, but I left that for the Dusties, so they'd think I was a wee bit honest. You had an ugly ring that I kept. She dips her finger into her arm bracers and pulls forth a small ring with a stone mounted on it. Worth thrice more than the jink and the irons it was. She studies the ring and squints. Too bad it's too ugly to wear. Can you just give that ring back to me? She studies the ring with a frown, glances at you, then back at the ring. With a sneer, she flicks the ring to you. Want the ugly thing anyway? I didn't. Don't know. Oh, I don't understand this. Fine. Now, when you mentioned that some stuff from my body had gone into Farod's keeping, what did you mean? Farod takes a bit of each corpse we find. He does. It's his right, being lord of the village and all. Off of every corpse you'll find. That's a lot of corpses. Oh, aye. To hear tell, old Stuttercrutch has got a stash pit somewhere close to him. It's the only reason I can see why he set up keep in that filthy drafty hole it is. Nothing but stink and shadows. A stash pit somewhere close to him, really, and that's where he puts the tribute he gets? Aye, she squints at you. Now, what are you on about? You planning to bob him? Maybe. Well, she seems to be quite defensive about him, so I would lie to her. I really need to find this journal. Maybe. I don't really know, so... I want to lie to her. I'd rather lie to her because I don't trust her, but maybe I should be generic. After all that running around to get a sphere for him and then getting next to nothing in return, I'm tempted. I'm warning you against such a thing, I am. Farad can be daft sometimes, but he's mean, as all fiends spit when he gets worked up. She frowns, and he loves his keepsakes, he does. But where would he keep it all? If he's been at the village for as long as he says, he would have amassed quite a collection. Well, Anna is silent for a moment. I know he's never left his hall to get his tribute when he needed it. He wouldn't want to walk far with that lame leg of his, though. Aye, that's true, but only if you don't watch him careful. He isn't lame, though. He puts on a fair show about being weak in the leg. That I kinda thought, because it would go with the kind of character that he is. I mean, a liar, I would suppose, or a cunning cheat. So that crutch of his could be a portal key. Ah, yeah, would stash everything in a portal. Anna frowns in thought for a moment, then slowly nods her head. Aye, there's a thought. She shrugs. I wouldn't know how you'd use it, though. Maybe you just need to have it. Maybe we'll find out. I want also to talk with Morte. 1 second.
Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
I cannot talk to him about... Well, it would be a little bit stupid if I'd talked to him about my tattoos, telling me not to trust Morte. Can you tell me a little about Sigil? Can you read to me what's tattooed on my back again? Oh, come on, Chief, don't tell me you forgot again. No, I think I want to hear all of it this time. Go ahead, refresh my memory. I bet I'm going to be hearing that a lot. Morte clears his throat. Let's see. I know you feel like you've been drinking a few kegs of Styx wash, but you need to center yourself. Among your possession is a journal that will shed some light on the dark of the matter. Farod can fill you in on the rest of the chant, if it's not in the dead book already. Keep going. I will, hold on. Morte pauses for a moment. Alright, here's the last bit. Don't lose the journal or we'll be up the sticks again, and whatever you do, do not tell anyone who you are or what happens to you, or they'll put you on a quick pilgrimage to the crematorium. Do what I tell you. Read the journal, then find Farod. Wait, was it always like this? Read the journal, then find Farod. So we already kinda went wrong with the whole main quest. Go on. What does it say after? Oh, that's the lie. What does it say after that? What are you talking about, Chief? There isn't any more. What about don't trust the skull?
Updated my journal.
Oh, that bit at the end. Well, I figured it was Wash, so I didn't read that line out loud. Oh, really? And what do you think it means? Do you think it refers to you? I doubt it. I mean, you can trust me, right, Chief? Are you lying to me? No, come on. What's your problem, Chief? I haven't steered you wrong yet. Yet, I don't like the fact you didn't read me that line. And I'd like to know what else you've neglected to mention since we've been traveling together. You know, Morte is talking about, Dakon, not trusting him, but... Nothing, I've told you everything, well, almost everything, but nothing, dangerous. If there's anything else, I suggest you tell me now. Chief, seriously, there's nothing else. I wouldn't hold out on you. Almost everything. I hope not. Let's go. So, we we were already meant to find the journal before doing all of this. Have I gone about this all like the wrong way?
Done.
I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, he was there. This place is quite huge. Indeed. Let's leave Farod alone. And let's check our journal. Quint.
I'm gone.
Let's go visit Quint. Okay. Let's see what you have in your inventory. You have this, equip it. You have a vest. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like you have one. But she's human, right? She has punch daggers. Yeah, I suppose she's like the nameless one. Chain teeth earrings. Open lock skill bonus. Perhaps the idea that Hannah would wear anything solely for ornamental value makes you suspicious of these earrings. Upon closer examination, you discover these thin metal earrings are actually a series of well-crafted lockpicks. If need be, you can unhook them and use them to pick open stubborn locks. Ah, yeah, they look like this, yes. And dexterity is high. Yeah, you don't have much charisma now, do you? I see. I've seen the way you look at me, Tail. If it will keep your eyes to yourself, then I'll tell you where it came from. It's a blessing from me granda or me grandma, whichever of them was the fiend. I'm a tiefling, so I am, with just enough of the demon blood in me to sprout this tail out of me back. That blood trickled its way from me grandma and granda after passing through me own ma and da. Enough of your questions. Now I got some things to say to you. I think we I think we already talked enough about Farod. I see the way you act, and you need to be told some things. If we are going to be traveling together, first, don't go flapping your bone box and locking eyes with everyone you meet. That's a sure street to trouble. It is. Well, that's what I do. Sorry. And don't be taking no one's name in vain, or you'll be attracting the worst sort of attention, and right quick too. One last thing, don't be thinking you can treat me like a cobblestone either. You start doing that and I'll take these blades and carve you. I will. What does it mean, like a cobblestone? Me blades? These dogs are mine. Alright. I have mine too. We have the same skills, I believe. Unfortunately. Hey. You have what I need? Yes. You pass the object to him and he caresses it, looking it over carefully for nicks and scratches. Done your part, eh? I do mine. He passes you a bag that jingles heavily with coin. We be quits now. You need anything, talk to Quint, hey? He turns away from you, wrapped in his acquisition.
You know, I've learned some new tricks.
Alright then. Okay. She has more stealth than me, so maybe we could use her for stealth. She already has more skills than me. I should change into something else, like a mage or something. No, I'm going with 50, 50, 50, and then we're going even. Maybe more detect traps. Oh, I wanted to be a thief. I don't really wanted to change my class just because I want to be what I want to be. I don't want to change my class because I've got a thief now that's better than me. I wanted to be a good thief. Then again, I could keep my stats as a thief, right? If I level up again, I mean, if I become a mage and then level up as a mage, if I become a thief again, I will keep all my points in the skills, right? Lockpicking and that and whatnot, right? My gaudy ring. Ring of the Traveler. These rings are quite common across the planes. Simple to make and in great demand, mages usually create these items as a way to raise quick money. This particular ring has a minor enchantment on it that protects the wearer from harm. Let's wear it. Nope. There. I was putting it on my hand, right? Candlestick. We need to get rid of that. I don't even have a decent armor. I feel pretty sad. Maybe we should buy stuff with all this money. Buy our eye, maybe. What do I... Let's identify this pipe. Don't you have the spell? Really? I thought you had the spell.
I hear your words.
Oh, you need to sleep, that's it. Could we go to Marta?
All right.
Quickly? And then go upstairs? I would like to rest. Thank you, Martha. I was thinking about her searching my body some more, but then I don't know. Maybe she will be able to find something, but I need some clues to where. I can't just spend my day here, having her breaking my bones and such.
I will hear you.
Abyssal pipe invokes cloud kill. This is a small wooden pipe carved to resemble the head of a demon. When used, this pipe billows forth great gouts of deadly fumes from the plains of the abyss. Isn't this neat and fantastic? I love it. I love these items. Well, next time you rest, you will identify another one. You can put this here? Alright, you're a mage, so that would fit you. What am I doing with this? Take it. Can you... Wait, she's a full thief. She's a fighter thief, that's even better. Unfortunately. Even better than me. She cannot learn this, though. I think whatever she has on her, it's good. I don't need to equip her. What about this? I can I still have the leg bone club. What can I store in here? Let's see. I can't really store anything in it. I thought it was like Baldur's Gate. I don't think it is. Okay, I will barter with the merchant maybe. No. Let's go upstairs. I'm tired of being here. I need to talk to you.
Aye. What is it you want then?
Let's go to the place where you found my body. The spot where I found your body lies behind the painted door in the high red light district. Ah, that's interesting. The doors on the northern street, north and east of the smoldering corpse bar. Beyond the door is an alley where I found your body. Strange place it is. Not many Berks will go there. I know where the painted door is. How a strange place. Some Berks with less courage than names say it's all a haunted it is. Anna spits and makes a semicircle over her heart. Wow, it's wash. Sometimes the wind blows through the alley and makes weird sighing noises, but that don't mean there's spectres and haunts and the like. Shadows. Okay, she's not teleporting us? Okay, so we need to go with our little feet. Let's... Okay, this guy keep friendly.
Right.
I don't think we need to kill anybody in here. Maybe they have respawned, but I don't really care about... Do you guys have something to say? I hope not. Have I explored this place enough? Yeah, I suppose I have. Oh, it's night.
I'm gone.
This is the portal that links Ragpicker Square to the gateway to the Trash Warrens. It's already begun to shimmer due to the proximity of the junk you've got on you. We just did the same. I need to remember to keep some junk on me in case I need to get back down there. I really do. It is really quiet here. Hey, Nod. I don't think... I've already talked with him. Throw him 5 coppers. Ah, yeah, because he asks for money. What about that guy I promised to give food to? He's down there, right? There's a portal there. Marrow friend, yeah. I'm sorry, I still don't have anything for you. Should we go into the portal though? Or should we go where my body was? I don't know, priorities. Maybe I was supposed to go even earlier into that portal and I just ignored it. Maybe there was something to do with Farrod or with the Skellies. I know not. Are you in there? He's not in there anymore. Yes, he is. Hello, Mar. Mar's eyes take on a wild look as he sees you approaching. In a high, screeching voice, he asks, asks, "What you be doing back here? Don't come back till you deliver the box." "Nobody wants this box. Take it back." Mara recoils in fear. "No, I will not touch that cursed box again." Gets it away from me. "You willingly accepted the box. Keep it or gives it to someone else. It matters not to me. But I be telling you one thing. I'd rather die than be stuck with that box again. Now leave me alone." Well, apparently I've decided that when I'm done dealing with this box, I'll come back to deal with you. Good lord. You limb killer. Alright, I want to go... I don't remember where I want to go. We need to go to the painted door, but I would like to go to the smoldering corpse first, because there's something I really want to buy. Now that I have so much money. But the smoldering corpse is not here, right? Right, it's not here. Oh, something we could do. Exchange all these rat tails for stuff. By the power, stop creeping up on me like that. He pushes his spectacles up on his nose and gives you a hard look. What is it I can do for you this time, I have a lot of rats. I'd like to collect the bounty on them. Excellent, most excellent. Claps his hands delightedly. Let me see. One single rat tail? That's gonna be painful. Phineas hums merrily as you complete the transaction. Thank you, good sir. The city of Sigil and I appreciate your efforts on our behalf. Really? It's one at a time? That scares me. Ooh.
All right.
That's junk.
Balance. It is I.
I have to remember that there's junk in there. I think we may... No, Morty still has 3 of it.
What's up? Good as
Maybe
done.
you could leave one in there, Morty. No, that's what I didn't want to do. Oh, I now pick them all. Fine. I would just like to keep one. You keep it. The rest goes.
Done.
So that's painful to do. I'm not going to do that now, like selling every single little tail.
Done.
We are
Rock rings true.
we are where in the hive? Are we where I want? Yes. Oh, really? You're still trying. I admire your resilience.
Done.
By the way, we could douse him with water from the infinite water flask, but I don't... Why do I want... would I want to, you know, liberate an arsonist? And probably evil person altogether.
All right.
I think his punishment is fitting. Please, give me back my eye. Give me less than 500. Here's your money. It's a deal. He produces a darkened, wax-stoppered, wide-mouthed bottle from his pocket. You hear the sound of liquid sloshing around inside it, along with a heavier, squishier noise. Opening it, the stench of some sort of preservative agent nearly makes you gag. Floating in the viscid muck is an eyeball. You'd better figure out what you want to do with that. Now you've exposed it to the air, you might as well put a pickled egg in the jar for all the good it will do you. Make up your mind, Cutter, pickled egg or not. Oh. Tear out your eyeball and place this one in the socket? With a moment's hesitation, you reach into your socket and pop your eye into the palm of your hand. The bartender helpfully severs the optic nerve and directs your hand to the jar of goo that sits on the bar. You deposit your eye in the preservative, wrap your fingers around the old one, and slide it into your empty socket. The pain of this entire operation is incredible. Also, do you feel pain, huh? After a moment, though, you can feel the optic nerve reattaching itself to this new eye, and suddenly you are hit by a flash of memory. A vast expanse of chaotic, ever-changing wasteland stretching before you, a group of humanoid vultures plummeting toward you, cruel weapons ready to strike, and your own shining blade clutched tight in your fist. 3 thugs surround you in the colors of an enemy you can't quite place. Long daggers glisten in their hands, and the light glints cruelly from their exposed teeth. You glance at your scarred hands and know that soon they'll be covered in blood. An enormous frog-like creature comes bounding over through under chaos stuff, headed for you with a mouthful of teeth. You hurl your javelin through the shifting matter and pin the creature to a sudden stone plinth. You have recalled some of your lost fighting skills. What did... They're searching for somebody?